Hey, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to go ahead and talk about my favorite products, but not only just my favorite products, but my favorite products from Black owned businesses. But just because these are things that work for sure for my hair, like without a doubt, and almost all of these, with the exception of a few, I've been rocking with for years upon years. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump in. One that you guys have always heard me talk about and say things about, and I'm not even gonna bring up the actual product because y'all already know what that is, but I absolutely love the brand, the Doux. I love pretty much all their products. Like everything from their line has worked for me in some form or fashion. Like I know if I am doing a protective style, I know that I will reach for a Good Day to keep my hair moisturized while it's in the protective style. Y'all know I love Mousse Def. Let's just go ahead and say that. Like I said, I didn't even bring it out because I talk about that all the time. But these are also two things that I love from the brand as well. But that brand overall, amazing. The next brand I want to talk about is Taliah Waajid, and these are just two products from the green apple and aloe line. I in particular really like this line, and I believe that this is, besides kid stuff from my daughter's hair, I think this is one of the only lines I've used from them. I take that back. I've used the protective style line as well, but I really enjoyed this line. I hear great things about their original line too. So if you have not checked out Taliah Waajid, I definitely would probably start with this because this is just one of my favorites. This line in particular, it smoothed out my hair and it moisturized it. It gave it hold. Like it was just, this line is really good. The next line is not only Black owned, but it is one of my favorite lines that I've used. I'm not disappointed with this line ever. And it has one of my top stylers, hands down. If I could only have one styler for the rest of my life, more than likely it would be this one. And the overall brand is Camille Rose. And this product is the Aloe Whipped Butter Gel. I love this. I really like the Almond J too, twisting butter. But if I had to pick one, it would definitely be this one. It moisturizes wonderfully. The hold, and it doesn't have like too stiff of a hold. It's like a flexible hold. So if you need to separate it, it gives a little, but it also takes you to where you want to go. Hey, you get a good hold with this, but you can manipulate the hold too. So if you do a twist out, you can make it fluffy. You can make it like a voluminous twist out or braid out. With some other products, like the hold you get is like a hold, and I'll get to one of those products because I do like those for certain things. But then with other things, I want it to be a little more fluffy. That's where this comes in. But then there are also other great, amazing things from this line. I love all of these deep conditioners, all of them. They're all different types of treatments. So this one specifically is the protein treatment one, and I love this one. They also have the cholesterol and the moisturizing, but I love the protein one. And then this is a really good shampoo. It's the Sweet Ginger Cleansing Rinse. This is a staple for our household because anytime I get this, it disappears. And where does it go? My husband takes it. So that's how you know that this really works, because it works for everybody. The next brand is a brand that I don't always hear too much about, and I'm not really sure why, because it is a really good brand, and that's Uncle Funky's Daughter. I really enjoyed this brand. This in particular, this Bye Bye Build Up, I have never had anything like this before. And it has the Razul clay in it, but it's a co-wash. So let's get into it just a little bit, because that's not what you came here for, but we're just gonna step into this product just a little bit. So this co-wash, it elongates your hair because of the clay. It gives you a clean, it moisturizes your hair, it gives you the squeak of clean, but it's not like the overly squeaky where it's like, you just know that your hair is clean and then you feel the moisture behind it. This stuff is incredible. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. I also really love their Heal and Renew mask. This is really, really, really good. I feel like it just gets deep down into just, it goes into your scalp and it sits there for a little bit, and then when you rinse it out, it just takes everything that's not supposed to be there with it. I don't know what this was, but that's the way I had to explain it. So it's not just these two products that I love. These are just the ones that I pulled out really quickly, but I would definitely, if you have not tried Uncle Funky's Daughter, I definitely would say to do so. Another brand that I've been rocking with for, I would say, a pretty long time, almost as soon as I went natural. This is one of the brands that I kind of ventured into, and that is Alikay Naturals. Alikay Naturals is, I would venture to say, usually there's at least one or two products that's a staple for a lot of naturals, or has been a staple for a lot of naturals. I really enjoy their products. The one thing that I love about their products is everything is all natural. So not only do you know what you're putting in your hair, but you know that it's good for you because it's natural. These products are amazing. Now this brand I have been using for, I would say maybe three years maybe? They have to be, yeah, about three or 4 years. And they're kind of, I guess, newer, and that's Curl's Dynasty. I love these products. Not only do they smell amazing, but they work. Like what they claim to do on the bottom, when you read it and you say, is this product for me? Let me read it. And you start to read through everything. They do exactly what they claim to do. This happens to be my favorite product from the line, the Vanilla Cream Custard. And earlier I was talking about how you can get a hold and have like a flexible hold with your twist out. This custard is like that hold. But there are times that I want that hold, and that's when I reach for this, because this is good for perm rod sets. This is good for, I would venture to say flexi rods. I haven't mastered flexi rods yet, so I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure that this would be amazing for that. But if you want more of a clump together curled look in your hair, especially if your hair is looser, I think that this would be amazing for you because it'll have that hold that'll clump your hair together. But even for people with my textured hair, sometimes if I do bigger twist and then untwist it, you get all the definition, and it gives you volume because you're doing bigger twists. So if you do smaller twists with, if you do smaller twists with this, you might not have as much volume if your hair is thinner. But if your hair is already thick and you're already gonna have that volume, I would definitely say go with this. But I really enjoy this line. So the next line is a pretty popular line with naturals, and that is the Main Choice. I really enjoy this line. I'm actually newer to this line. I know it's been around for a long time. I tried it years ago, and I was not a fan of the original line. But then when they started branching out and doing all these different lines, that's when I started to get more into it. And I would say it's only been probably not even a year that I've been using these. But I will say with this brand, I feel like you have to get what matches your hair. So if you start to research people that have hair that's similar to yours and they say it works for their hair, and they have low porosity, you have low porosity, you have high density, they have high density. If you can kind of match up to your person that uses whichever line, I would go with that line. I've ventured out and I've pretty much liked the majority of their lines. It's just a few that just didn't work for my hair. So, but overall, a great brand. And they have a variety of lines. So whatever your hair needs, I guarantee they have a line for you. So another Black owned brand that I believe is newer, I want to say is newer, or maybe it's just newer to me, and that brand is Honey's Handmade. These products are really really great. And this is what it looks like. Now, I don't see too many people talking about this brand, but once again, I think that I want to say it's on the newer side. You can feel the love in these products. Like, I feel like I could picture somebody just in the kitchen just whipping up these products, because these products, they're creamy, they feel great in your hair, and the smell of these products are unmatched. I have really enjoyed using these products. Like I said, I haven't been using them for very long, but when I have used them, love them. Absolutely love them. The Kurlee Belle products. These products, I know that you've probably seen them and you may not have known too much about them, but you need to find out about these. These products are really good. This whole line, I can't say that there was something in the line that I didn't like. Everything in this line was really good. And I appreciate the simplicity of the packaging. It lets you know right on here what is in the product and then what is not in the product, and I appreciate that. And I love a guide, so it tells you exactly what hair type use what product. And for the most part, these are good for all hair types. But yes, like, this brand is really killing it. Like, I've been seeing actually a lot of influencers starting to pick up with this brand now, and I have enjoyed it so far. So if you have not tried this line, I would definitely recommend it. So this is actually the last brand that I'm going to touch on, and that is a popular one too. It is Mielle Organics. And some of the stuff, I will be honest, some of the stuff worked for my hair and then some didn't. Like, people raved about the pomegranate custard, I think it was, and it flaked in my hair. And I ended up giving it away because I wasn't a fan. But the twisting souffle, I want to say, did work, but I didn't like the consistency of it. Like, I didn't like how sticky it made my fingers and my hair. But the original line, I rock with. And this right here, this avocado moisturizing hair milk, this has been, I feel like I can say this has been the only thing that moisturizes my hair for days. Like, I can put this in my hair and then I know for sure, like almost 100%, that my hair is going to stay moisturized probably at least for 5 days. And then even sometimes past that, if I'm taking care of my hair, like making sure I'm doing everything that I need to, it can probably go past that. But this has been amazing. I wish that their other lines worked for me. I do want to try the blue line. I'm not sure what it's called. I may put up a picture right here of what I'm talking about. It's like the newest line. But this has always been something that works for me, and I know that a lot of their stuff has worked for other naturals as well. So I recommend, if nothing else, try this out, because I know that this specifically works for a lot of different hair types, and a lot of people have the same results of just moisturized hair and feeling the moisture and feeling the softness in your hair. Like, that's what this does. So I would definitely recommend this brand as well. It's kind of like with Main Choice, you have to find what products work for you. But overall, try this brand out too. But these are just some of my highlighted Black owned brands. I know that these are not all the Black owned brands. I haven't been able to try all of them, but I am doing research and trying to find more, because this is a time to make sure that we are coming together to celebrate and to acknowledge and to help and to promote Black owned brands. But I also want to make sure in my promotion I'm doing stuff that I actually like and that actually works for my hair and that will actually work for your hair as well. If there's something that I missed that you think that I should be trying out, please put that in the comment section below. And if you love any of these brands and want to shout out your favorite product, let me know that as well. But that's all for me today, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.